Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we thought we'd talk about, are mental illnesses linked? So, we never really knew much about this until I suffered from anorexia nervosa, kind of recovered, and then got OCD around food. So, we don't know why, whether the OCD focused on my weakness that was food and it merged into that. However, we also think that mental illness such as anorexia is a form of OCD in itself.
Yes.
Mind blown. So,
but I feel like loads of mental illness, so
Yeah.
not just OCD and anorexia, but loads of mental illnesses are like that. Like OCD is a form of anxiety, so you could say that like anorexia could be a sort of form of OCD, and then OCD could be a sort of form of anxiety, and then okay, I've lost. Yeah, that's the end of that chain. But yeah.
So anorexia, for example.
I was hoping to keep going.
So anorexia, for example, is all about numbers and reaching certain kind of targets.
For some people.
For some people, yeah. So, having to do 100 press-ups, and if you don't do 100, you miss one out. That's like a rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, counting calories and things like that. It's all numbers and all doing the right thing at the right time.
Which is OCD, isn't it?
Yeah, which is OCD. And I think we were all sitting down talking once and we were like, whoa, it's a form of OCD, anorexia.
But also, Sam had OCD when she was younger, but not just in a quirky way, like things like her head used to get like really... Oh, that was a weird squeaky door there.
That
was the door. So like, for example, when we used to leave the house, like I think every child has like, that's where my bears go, that's where this goes, that's where this goes. But for Sam it would be like, it wasn't so much with that, you weren't tidy, but it was like if all the toilet lids weren't down, all the toilet seats, but it would be to a point where actually she had to like quickly go check the whole house before she left. So it would be something like in her head, like something she had to do, not just... That's a really weird noise. Oh, Mum's going to the bathroom.
Oh, you thought it was a door opening. It's the toilet flushing. I think you had a tiny bit. Do you remember your pillows? You used to have your pillows in a certain way.
I'm
and
still like that now,
go in and mess them up a bit. But you used to do that to me with the toilet lid. Like, I would also go into public toilets and have to shut all the toilet lids. Not for any reason. Like, people were like, was it because a monster was going to come out? I was like, no, I just had to shut the toilet lids. Or a fairy liquid bottle, put the cap back on. Couldn't be open. We just thought it was an interesting subject.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we should probably do individual videos on specific ones, because it's literally like a minefield. Like, for example, like a lot of mental illnesses cause a co-morbid with anxiety and depression, for example, because obviously if you're unwell, sorry,
Not picking it.
if you're if you're like unwell, or if you're struggling, you're most likely going to get anxiety around some situations, and then you're most likely going to get a bit of depression around, or feel a bit low mood around what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on in your head.
And also for carers, depression and anxiety is massive.
True. Yeah, did you feel that?
Yeah.
But yeah, totally depression and anxiety for carers. I can imagine they get that more than we think.
Just all of them are interlinked in some way or another, and a lot of physical illnesses are interlinked with mental illnesses. So obviously if someone's unwell physically, that can cause anxiety and depression, and also sometimes like disordered eating and OCD and
can have big effects on the body. Yeah, true. But just like physical illness, going back to that, you could have something wrong with you, I don't know what, that could then, like a low, I'm not a doctor, so I'm just going to make it up. So you can have a low immune system that could then cause something else, Do you get what I mean?
Well, there's like something called strep throat, when it's like an infection somewhere. I don't know if people get it when they're younger, or you always have it, and that's linked to OCD. So it's a physical condition. Yeah, there's studies that mean you could be more likely to develop OCD.
Wow.
Don't know why. Something to do with chemicals maybe in the body, or I don't know, but
very interesting. We'd love to hear what you guys think about it. If you know anyone, if you've had it yourself.
But yeah, I think there's some that are more common than others, so let us know below. And
we just thought it was interesting to talk about it.
Bye,
we will see you in the
guys.
next video.